Former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Edey, and he goes in for the dunk.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick-and-roll set.
And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And Barnes sends it back. It's Ingram on the wing. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Pass to Wells. Out to Morant. And again, Memphis no good. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Wells wide open. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And it's Ingram missing. Pass to Bain. Morant outside. Buries it from three-point range.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Barnes. And the rejection by Jackson.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
They get it back. Hurdle. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Big body Jakob using that size to get into position. Quality job.
And yes, it's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Barrett. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. That's tipped. It's stolen by Barrett. Aldama with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Jackson. Ingram with the steal. Quickly with a wide open look. And again, no good by Toronto. In the corner, it's Payne. Misses the 3. And it's the Raptors ball. It's Barrett on the wing. arcing shot, and that one drops for him. Barrett's got 5 now.
With defenses usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he can't get to the rim.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's quickly Castleton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside Pippen. And Aldama has it in the corner. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
He's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Here's Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's how you lead a team. Love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
They grab their own miss. Aldama. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Kennard. Memphis moving it around. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Kennard on the wing. Shot clock at 2. Aldama. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Toronto trailing. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Here's quickly. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Here's Ingram. And it's all evened up.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Down low. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
Pass to Ingram. Back to quickly. And the rejection by Jackson. Pippen with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And then Clark slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To the inside. Hurdle. His second miss, now 2 of a transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Pass to Wells. Now here's Bain. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Out to the wing. A shot by Wells, no good. Raptors with the lead. Here's Barnes. Pass to quickly. To the middle. Bain with the steal. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Barnes. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Barnes has got 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Onside, Barrett. On the wing quickly. Scoreless thus far. Knocks down the 3 ball. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. There's a screen by Aldama. Pass to Wells. Back to Bain. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. Shot clock at 5. Edey controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Inside. Hurdle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Zach Edey picks one up.
How about the physicality of Pirtle? He was ready to absorb that foul.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Timeout.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Shed. Still scoreless. Good on the three-point shot.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
That's good from Morant. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Morant. And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Raptors trailed by 5. Here's Shed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Raptors have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Edey. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Toronto grabs the miss. It's Dick on the wing. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Dick's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Oh, wow. Yes! And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
It's Morant in the corner. To the middle. To the right side. And it's good. 2 points. And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's Walter. Nothing on the board. 3. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Raptors making a switch here. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant looking around. The kick out to Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bain's got 7.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And that one's good quickly.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
To the inside. Out to Morant. They set the pick. Pass to Edey. And the basket is good. Edey's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Walter. On the wing quickly. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 7. Morant's got the lead back up to 7 now for Memphis.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Now a timeout called by Memphis. The first one falls. And quickly drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the Grizzlies with possession here, leading by 5. Outside, Bain. They get it again. The second chance effort. Here's Aldama. Outside, Bain. There's a screen by Aldama. The drive by Bain. Down low. And it's Clark in the corner. To the paint. Fires the three. Bain, no good. Here's Toronto. The three. Walter, good. Walter's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors. Outside, Bain. There's a screen by Aldama. To the wing on the left. Tipped away. Inside. Mobile. And the rejection by Clark. Payne for three. Trains the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 5. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Memphis.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thank you, David. Clark outside. Back to Payne. Jacks up a three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Pippen. To the middle. Here's Edey. Shoots over Pirtle. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That's good from Barnes. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Memphis leading by 4. It's Pippen with the drive. And Barnes sends it back. Count the basket.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
The three. You can't hit that time.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Outside for Pippen. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Payne. Second shot opportunity. Edey can't hit. Raptors trailed by 6. Ingram wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Kicked by Clark. Payne with it. Headed now by Barnes. And that one's good by Clark.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Here's Payne. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Pass to Wells. High post, Jackson. Morant, right side. Driving in. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
First free throw is good, and that will push the lead to double digits. And so he hits both. 1:05 left to play in the final quarter. Nobody near Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Back to Morant. Over Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Morant. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
It's good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Dallas Mavericks. And it's Doncic missing. Pass to Turner. Turner with the screen. Here's Nembhard. Misses the three. Here's Blackman. Nowitzki left side. Over Siakam. Nails the 16-footer.
A mid-range specialist All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Here's Halliburton. It's blocked. There's Aguirre. Pass to Doncic. Another shot. He lays it in.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Inside. Here's Nowitzki. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, just sensational cut to the rim. Nowitzki never afraid of sprinting right to the cup. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Blackman. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And a missed late. Mavericks leading by 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, and not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks, David. The three for Doncic. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
Free throw good, Siakam.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Pacers trail by 3. Nembhard buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 3. Here's McConnell. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Dallas with it. .55 seconds left in the first quarter. And it goes down 2 points. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
And it's blocked. They get it back. Pass to McConnell. Five on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. We've got 28 seconds left in the first.
I see him.
Up top, Doncic. He's got 7. Nifty move. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach...
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in. Now, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And here's Harper from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Harper's got his first 3 points of the game. Floats one. Halliburton, no good. The Mavericks trail it. To the left wing. Here's Finley. Pass to Harper. Wide open look. And he gets the bucket. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Down low, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, exactly what you want from the guy in your pick and roll position. He's got to be able to set a firm screen and then find his opening.
Pass to Bradley. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Bradley's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Doncic with the steal. A three from Maguire. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Back to Turner. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Clock at 6. Halliburton. Basket counts. Halliburton's got his second basket.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Bradley, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The drive by Siakam. And they pick up 2.
You see the relentless nature when Pascal Siakam decides to put it on the deck and drive it. That is sweet.
Here's Bradley, and that one is hammered home.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Doncic outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Doncic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Luka Doncic has a big, strong frame. The N1 chance, nicely done.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
To the paint. Here's Bradley. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Bradley's got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the inside. Here's Turner. And the rejection by Bradley. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Blackman. Jacks up a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Here's Turner. There's the drive. Missed inside. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Siakam. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. To the left side wing. Pass to Blackman. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Halliburton. Got a piece of it. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Mavericks shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Free throw good, Nowitzki.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
Pass to Blackman. For the tie. The putback. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. A 2-point game. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Aguirre. Offensive rebound. Here's Nowitzki. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, just amazing use of the shot fake right there. Nowitzki schooling the defense.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's McConnell. Bangs home the trifecta. McConnell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
And so Indiana again turning it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Mavericks trailed by 3. And they double up Doncic. To the wing on the left. Here's Donaldson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. There's a screen by Toppin. Inside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. To the inside. 4 on the shot clock. Fast break, Dallas. And the basket by Blackman. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
It's stolen by Mathurin. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Nowitzki. 9 points in the game so far. This one for 3. The rebound by Bryant. On offense, here are the Pacers.
Well, the size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Over to the left wing. Blackman drills the three-pointer. Blackman's got 5 points in the quarter.
Play there.
So both teams changing it up here. To the paint. Siakam's shot is off. The Mavericks leading. And here's Doncic from the arc. Siakam pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Count it.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. Now the Mavericks with it. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Pacers have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Pass to Nowitzki. Three-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And so it's the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Dallas leading by 10. from about 19 feet. Toppin pulls it in. And it's the Pacers' ball. Looking to get back on track here. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
And here's Harper from the arc. They grab their own miss. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Mathurin. And he slams it one-handed.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Nowitzki looking around. Over Toppin. Dallas no good that time either. Pacers trailed by 6. Here's Halliburton. And Blackman pulls it down. The 3 for Doncic. He can't hit that time. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The 2 things you love here. How confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Blackman. Nembhard grabs the board.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Turner with the screen. Outside for Halliburton. Offline with his 3. And here is Doncic. Nowitzki a screen. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Just terrific concentration for Dirk Nowitzki, right? He takes the hit like a champ and nails the shot anyway.
Halliburton for 3. Indiana again missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Nowitzki for 3. The shot, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Aguirre. Nowitzki inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And Nowitzki just so polished around the rim. The defense has to rough him up sometimes to try to stop him.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
A floater. Nowitzki, no good. Pacers trailed by 8. Here's Siakam. Oh, that's blocked. Nowitzki outside. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Down low. Here's Nowitzki. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
open look for Siakam. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 8. Nowitzki with it. Pass to Doncic. Takes a 3. Dallas again missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt. You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Siakam for 3. Another miss by Siakam. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead. And Siakam is good for 3.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton. You've got to love to play with this guy.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Turner.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And Doncic, here we go. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Pacers. They trailed by 5. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Here's McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Dallas winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.